Some have said that this world is a painful place. That is absurd. This world is neither joyful nor painful, or you may say it is both at once. This world is a birthing place for the emotional and mental body. Physical birth and death simply facilitate the development of a thinking, feeling consciousness, which is responsible for its own creations. It is absurd to deny the importance of this birthing work, and it is equally absurd to glorify it. There is no human being who participates in the journey of birth who does not experience both joy and pain. Are both necessary? Absolutely. Without pain, the mother would not expel the baby from the birth canal, and without the joy of the newborn life, the pain would have no meaning. But do not say this is a place of pain or this is a place of joy. Do not seek to make of your experience what it is not. Stay away from interpretations which would have you embrace only one end of the spectrum of life. My experience here was no different than yours. I did not conquer pain. I surrendered to it. I did not overcome death. I went willingly through it. I did not glorify the body, nor did I condemn it. I did not call this world heaven or hell, but taught that both are of your own making. I entered the dance of life as you have entered it, to grow in understanding and acceptance, to move from conditional love to the experience of love without conditions. There is nothing that you have felt or experienced, dear brother and sister, that I have not tasted. I know every desire and every fear, for I have lived through them all, and my release from them came through no special dispensation. You see, I am no better dancer than you are. I simply offered my willingness to participate and to learn, and that is all that I ask of you. Be willing, participate, touch and be touched, feel everything, open your arms to life and let your heart be touched. That is why you are here. When the heart opens, it is filled with love, and its ability to give and receive is no longer based on anything external. It gives without thought of return, because giving is the greatest gift, and it receives not for itself alone, but that others may experience the gift too. The laws of this world no longer limit the man or woman whose heart is open, and so miracles happen, not through any special activity, but merely as an extension of love itself. Miracles do not come from linear, sequential thinking. They cannot be planned. One cannot learn to perform them or to receive them. Miracles come spontaneously to the heart that has opened and the mind that has surrendered its need to control or to know. For the mind of God is innocent and all-giving. It cannot withhold its supply from you, for you are part of it. It knows you not as separate. Like a parent looking upon its only child, it looks upon you with steadfast love and affection. Reach out and receive these gifts. It calls to you, but you do not heed its call. In your frustration, you do not hear the divine voice calling to you. As you look around at the conditions of your life and find fault with them, you are not aware that the unconditional love of God surrounds you. Yet, no matter how far you may feel from God, you are but one thought away. And right now is the moment of your salvation. Remember this, dear friend. Right now, in this moment, you are either listening to the voice of God, or you are needlessly enmeshed in your own psychodrama. Right now, you are either happy, or you are finding fault with the circumstances of your life. Let yourself be present to your thoughts and ask, am I aware of God's unconditional love for me right now? If the answer is yes, you will feel the warmth of the divine presence in your heart. And if the answer is no, your awareness will cause you to remember that presence and draw it to you. This simple practice cannot fail. Try it and see for yourself. As you learn to be open to the present moment, you will become increasingly aware of the divine presence in your mind and experience. Your personal purpose will unfold in this expanded consciousness, helping you to understand how you can best be of help to yourself and others. Circumstances will come into being before your eyes. The appearance will often seem perplexing, but you will not judge. You will not find fault with yourself or with others. You will learn to surrender to the situation at hand, doing the best that you can and resting in the strength of your own surrender. More and more, you will entrust the outcome to God and know that your gift is always acceptable as it is. It is always enough. Thus, the time of self-crucifixion will come to an end, and peace will return to your mind. Then you will see me as I really am, for then you will have given birth to the Christ within yourself. I await that moment with great joy and certainty, for that is the moment of truth. That is the end of all separation. That is the end of all suffering. The glory of God within. God is not an abstraction, but a living presence, all good, all giving, happy, whole, and free. I know this is hard for you to imagine, yet I ask you to stretch your mind. Let go of the limits you place on what is possible. God is beyond these limits, for he is without form. Being formless, he abides in all things. There is no place where his presence cannot be found. God is neither male nor female, for he has no body and therefore no gender. God is often referred to as he, because he is masculine in relationship to us. We are the womb in which his spirit is carried, nurtured, and brought forth. But though we stand thus in relation to him as the bride to the bridegroom, God does not conform to some masculine image. He is neither warrior nor shaman nor savior. He is not the wise man with white hair, nor is he the wise woman either. All such images are anthropomorphic. God is a loving presence that combines all of the positive masculine and feminine qualities. He is nurturing and also protective. He is gentle and kind, as well as strong and assertive. God has the wisdom of the old sage and the innocence of the young child. He has the strength of the warrior, as well as the sensitivity of the young mother. He is all this and more. He is beyond definition. He cannot be limited to the concepts we have about him. As a non-limited presence, his spirit moves through our minds and our experience. We draw our very essence from his presence. It is what we are, although we are not often consciously aware of our essence. Spirit, our divine essence, is not born, and it does not die. It exists before physical birth and after physical death. This essence is not subject to the highs and the lows of mental, emotional experience. It is a steady, loving presence to which we return when we have stopped crucifying ourselves or attacking others. The divine essence in you is not different from the divine essence in your brother or sister. It is a single essence, a single spirit. Bodies seem to make you separate from one another, but divine essence unites you. Minds may disagree, judge, and attack each other, but divine essence holds all minds in simple harmony. When you identify with the body or with thoughts of separation, you forget your essence. You forget who you are. You think you are separate from your brother. You think you are separate from God. You could not judge or attack otherwise. When you remember your essence, you are also remembering your spiritual connection to all beings. Attack is impossible when you remember who you are. You cannot know the glory of God unless you appreciate the divine essence within you. This has nothing to do with your sex, your race, your economic standing, your nationality, or your religion. It has nothing to do with who you think you are or who others think you are. Divine essence within you is wholly lovable and loving. When you are in touch with your essence, you know that you are acceptable exactly as you are.